Chapter 10. Isabella followed behind a tall, lanky monk with a stooped back. Despite his gangly appearance, he walked like a swiftly moving cloud, soundlessly gliding down the narrow halls of Haddington Monastery. They passed through a maze of shadowy corridors lit by torches. She felt as though they were burrowing into the dark belly of a mountain. The silent monk turned down yet another hallway. Along each side were rough-hewn wooden doors. At the end of the hallway, he opened a door, revealing a small but clean cell. The furnishings consisted of a narrow wooden platform, which had a folded blanket on top of it, and a small table with a candle and wooden rosary beads. Bishop Lamberton had warned her to expect modest accommodations. She was not bothered by the poverty of her surroundings, but the gloom was hard to bear. With a heavy sigh, she spread out the blanket upon the hard planks and laid down. The candle flickered, casting dancing shadows upon the low stone ceiling. Her eyes moved over the stones, and they became a bare canvas for her to paint her dreams. She easily conjured Jack's image as though he were above her, just out of reach. "You know I shouldn't be here, Princess."
"I know, but who could find out?"
she said aloud.
"There is no one here but us."
"Actually, Princess, you're alone. I am only a fantasy."
"I know that, but now I do not feel so lonely. So why don't you just cooperate and call me Bella?"
"As you wish, Bella." She smiled and blushed, despite knowing she talked only to herself, and not to him.
"I love how you kiss me. It is so different than Hugh's kisses."
Her imaginary Jack scowled. "Who's Hugh?" She shrugged her shoulders.
"He was my best friend. Now he is my betrothed."
"Were you not going to tell me you were to be married?"
"There was hardly time between you rescuing me, offending me, and then sweeping me off my feet."
"Don't change the subject, Princess. Who is he? A stuffy English lord with pasty skin and soft hands?" She nodded.
"He is soft compared to you, but he's also a good man."
"If he is so wonderful, why am I here, and not Sir Hugh?"
"He is a lord, actually."
Jack's scowl deepened. "Fine. Why am I here and not Lord Laddie-da?" A sad smile curved her lips at her imagined jest.
"He doesn't stir my soul,"
she whispered. Jack flashed his sideways grin. "And I do."
"Yes."
Her hands flew to cover her face. Then she took a deep breath and dropped her hands. He smiled at her, his eyes full of feeling. "I wish you could be mine, Bella." Brows drawn, she shook her head.
"Surely there is a way."
His smile diminished, and his eyes grew dark with yearning. "Nay, lass, I am a Scotsman, and you're my enemy." Her heart sank as his image faded. Blinking back tears, she stared at the cold, hard stone. If she could not make a romance with Jack work even in her dreams, then surely it was hopeless. More than ever, she wished she had never set out to visit her sister. Before she had felt listless and wanting, but she had no taste of desire, no face to imagine. Now she would have to walk through life trapped by a wimple and a passionless marriage, all the while knowing the feel of strong hands on her skin. She turned on her side, curled into a ball, and closed her eyes. Again and again, she relived her last kiss with Jack. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to enjoy more videos like this one, click the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. See you next time out in the Highlands.